Welcome to our YouTube channel Technology Tutorials. In this video we are going to show you how to build and run real containerized application. So for that purpose we will be first building a Docker image using Docker file which will run a custom web application, and then deploy that application, test it, and then later on push it to Docker Hub. First, let's explain how this application will look like. Here we will have two containers. One will host the web server and the second one will be hosting the database. There will be a custom bridge network created and all these containers will be attached to that network. We are creating custom bridge network because the default bridge network by default does not allow communications between containers. So that is the reason that we will be creating a custom bridge network. Now let's continue with our demo to see how this application really looks like and how to deploy it. In this video we are going to use all our past learnings to create a custom containerized application based on Node.js and MongoDB. Before building the image, we will first look how it looks like. So for that we will see if our services are up and running. First we'll see the MongoDB service, so which is running. Now let us see if Node.js is running or not, which is not running. So for that we need to start the Node application. So now we can check the application by starting this. Okay, so there are three tabs at the top: sign up, login, and you can post. Once you are logged in, you can post, and you can say. So here we can see that without logging in we cannot post. So this is a basic application that we are going to build and deploy on the Docker. So for that we first need to build the image using a Docker file. So we have a Docker file already created for this purpose. So it uses the CentOS image and run specific instructions to install the Node.js, clone the application from GitHub, and then start the application on a specific port 3012. So we will use docker build -t command, and then we'll put jar app one, the tag, and then this location of the Docker file, that is the current directory. So our image build has started. We now pause the video and return back when it is completed. Our image has been built and we can use this to run our own containerized application. Our image is now created, so let's see. The size is 719 MB. So let's see how many image layers are created. If we remember that there was one layer for base image and two run instructions, that will create two image layers. So ideally there should be 3 image layers. Now as you can see, there are 3 image layers created as we have predicted earlier. Now to build this application based on this image, we will need to keep in mind few things. First of all, it uses two containers. One is the base MongoDB container and another is the custom image that we created, a container based on that. So the MongoDB container should have a name Mongo, because this is what has been used by the web application to communicate with the database. So if we change the name, then it will require a source code change in order to make this application work. Another thing is that we will not be using the default bridge network of Docker, because it does not allow communication between container by default. So we will be using a custom network based on the driver bridge. So first of all, we will create this. So our network is now created. Now next we will start the MongoDB container. For that we will be using the image Mongo latest. So this should create our Mongo container and it should be up and running. So our container is up and running and it uses the default port 27017. Now next we will be using our custom image to start the node container. So for that we will publish the port 3012 to a host port 8080. Next we will be using network test bridge network and then our image. Sorry, we need to remove one dash this. Okay. So now if we see, there are two containers up and running. Now let's see the processes that is running on the custom container. So for that we need to, as you can see, there are two process npm and node that calls our start script. Now to test this, we will need to check the IP address of this Docker host. For that So this is the IP or the network that is being used. So we can use it on our browser along with port 8080 to test this application. Now we have opened our application. Now as you can see, the application is, and if you remember our earlier application that was running on the server was having one cam. Here we don't have. This is a completely different application which is exposed to the host through a different port. So what we can do, we can say start any so here we can see that our application is working as designed. Now as you have seen that our application is running fine, so we can publish or upload this image in Docker Hub. So for that, first we need to create a tag. So here we have one application already available with tag v1, so we will create a tag v2 of the same application. So for that, we first need to know the image name and then Docker tag. Okay. So now our tag is created. Okay. Now we can push this image to our Docker Hub repository. Now we have successfully pushed this image to our Docker Hub repository. Let's take a look in Docker Hub. So here you can see the v2 tag has been created for this image, and we can also see the instructions that were used to build this image. So lastly, we need to check if the data that we created from the web application has been successfully stored in the MongoDB or not. In that way, we will be able to see that both the containers are communicating successfully. So for this, we need to first log into the MongoDB Mongo shell. Now we are into the Mongo shell. So in the list of database is shown here, we will use CamDB. Inside CamDB, we will be seeing the list of collections that are created. We have two, campgrounds and users. Campground is for the campground data, and the users is for the user data. So let's check if the user that we created is successfully created or not. Now as you can see, the user ABC123 that we created is successfully stored in the MongoDB database. This completes this build and run application demo. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to watch more of such videos.